my YouTube family, and thanks for stopping by. I have already connected with your energy, and I was guided to these three cards for you, which is purpose, blessing, and relaxation. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started. The purpose card has shown up in your reading today because it's time for you to start discovering your means of service and living it unconditionally. And the purpose card has shown up to help you understand the nature of your life work and for you to accept that right now you are living some version of your mission. And the purpose card guidance to you involves accepting that your meaningful work is unfolding as you awaken spiritually, and that the process can be sped up only through personal spiritual practice. In seeking your life's means of service and contribution to humanity, you may eventually need further schooling, or you may need to move or change in external ways, but these opportunities will flow smoothly into your life as the natural extension of your inner joy. And the purpose card has shown up because of you searching for that fulfilling thing that will make you feel whole. And it wants you to know that you are going to find your purpose. And the purpose card wants you to know that because of the culture you live in, you are conditioned to pick a trade or job, to choose a partner, and to determine the part of the country and the sort of housing where you will live. And now you search for more specific guidance as to the means of using your abilities to help and heal humanity and the earth. In the largest sense, of course, your daily living is your spiritual work, but the purpose card wants you to know that you need to find and deepen your specific means of service. How then do you find these specific ways to accomplish these things that you came to the earth to do if it is impossible to choose them with your mind? The answer is that you choose them with your heart, and then your mind can put its efforts into giving form and presence to this inner awareness. And you need to ask the universe to show you the way to find and live your means of service. And I'm seeing that you need to look more closely at those you love and help each day. Observe the people whom you are an inspiration to and those you encourage or have enlightened in some way. Watch the joy you feel in some of this specific work that you do. And I'm seeing that now is the time for you to pay attention to the voice of your spirit and follow it into your joy. And press onwards into the essence of joy. Do those things without pay or without regards for praise or recognition or even encouragement, and act quietly and humbly performed performed will turn into the job that pays you or into the means of doing necessary work in ways supported by the physical world. And you need to keep your joy foremost in your mind and resist the seduction of your ego, which needs to give your service instant shape. Begin in small and simple ways with the means that are already in your life. People and nature have needs that you can feel right now. Push away the demands of your ego and listen attentively to the joy radiating from your soul. Perhaps something in your words will strike a chord that helps you accept the love and life that is already yours. Your life and your personal spiritual evolution are both in progress, always in the process of discovery. It is your choice whether to remove your gaze from the mountaintop long enough to discover the reality of the ground at your feet. And the purpose card wants you to know that the guidance available to you through this card is seen in the sharp contrast between the bright pink flower petal and also between the stark black background. And this card is going to help you realize that you are well served to focus on your inner nature before checking the want ads. And you need to observe your inner and outer world and your feelings towards certain kind of people, activities, and interactions, because your feelings always reveal valuable information to you that is necessary and that will open up a different perspective for you. And you need to know that what you do willingly and effortlessly opens your heart to love and leads to the enchantment of your own goodness and self-worth. And I'm seeing that you need to think of a recent experience in which you said or did something you enjoyed and felt good about, an experience in which you helped in some way. How did you feel during and after the experience? Write down the experience and then summarize your feelings about your effectiveness in one or two sentences beginning with I. This will give you a clear sense of your own goodness. You might write, for instance, I am able to instill a sense of peace in people when they are very upset. I am able to help people in complex situations, and I can handle situations with respect. And as you recognize your goodness, then you recognize the ways in which you already use it. This means you are already living your purpose. Your purpose is first to be and then to do. So remember that your purpose is first to be and then to do. And the blessing card has shown up in your reading today because it's time for you to start seeing the blessings in your life. And I feel that You need to go deeply inside yourself so that you can rediscover your own spirit and the means of living in an awakened relationship with the source. And the blessing card showed up in your reading today because this card brings you the message that the blessings of your life can sustain you even when you or someone you love is in great distress and pain. By focusing on the blessings that your spirit has brought to you or to another, you are better able to learn from the difficulties in your life rather than seeking only to service them. And the blessing card offers you renewal and increased self appreciation because it asks you to lift your eyes from the muddance and fearful towards the evolved and enlightened. Have you ever wondered what allows someone to have a thankful heart? Each person alive today would like to have a positive, loving attitude and outlook, but some find it almost impossible to set down their weariness in order to find the blessings in their lives. A blessing is an actual thing. A blessing carries the love from the universe directly into your heart. If you're waiting to know blessings with your mind, you will wait forever because blessings are recognized only through the heart, inner mind, or spirit. A blessing is divine realization manifested in a meaningful and recognizable way. A blessing is an open invitation to understand more, a gentle, loving essence to sustain and hold you when you are hurt, a magical awareness of some truth that you had forgotten or had never known before. A blessing is a gift of profound impact to your heart, urging you to take a second look at life and to honor the process of your living, even if it is or has been painful and unpleasant, because your spirit can only love. It accepts blessings as the natural kudos of life. Each blessing offers an awareness of grand insight and wisdom for you as the basis of your own developing spiritual philosophy. Imagine the joy in your life if you had heard and acknowledged every blessing that your spirit received over all the years you've been alive. What would today be like for you if you acknowledged the blessing or deeper loving intent offered you through every relationship and unfolding circumstance? You would quickly become a very joyful person. And if you look at the blessing card closely, you will see this extraordinarily brilliant flower image is showing you the nature of your life as it combines the magical passion and intensity of Earth School life with the powerful purity of divine awareness. You are being asked to see forthcoming success as the natural extension of continued attention to your relationship with the divine source. You are being blessed with additional clarity and understanding of the past circumstances that have hindered your growth, and you can expect to move ahead with plans to expand and grow. Although the blessings of insight, inspiration, and integrity are coming more fully into your life, work, and relationships, you are being cautioned that as you further blossom, you should continue to honor the small daily blessings in your life. Pay attention to the people, the animals, the plants, the trees, and natural systems that support your life. Pay attention to the seemingly unimportant people who support your success. The challenge is to realize that no matter how brilliant your future, how bright a star in the heavens you become, you are there by the grace of divine love. Your success is meant to help humanity and the earth, and so your deepest intentions are being honored. Use the blessings in your own life to help others renew their belief in their own blessings from the universe. And saying thankful things to the universe helps the universe send you more things to be thankful for. And you need to focus only on the blessings in your life rather than on what you still need in order to be happy or successful. Make a list of the people you love the most and the blessings that have come to you because of your relationship with each of these individuals. Then make a list of the people you dislike the most and the blessings that have come to you because of their relationship. How many blessings can you count over your lifetime in this single day before closing your eyes for tonight or for any night? Make a practice of mentally listing the blessings you received that day. And the relaxation card has shown up in your reading today because it's time for you to start rediscovering your inner nature through observation of physical nature. And the relaxation card is asking you to give yourself permission to take time for yourself in a natural environment in order to refill your inner well and to reacquaint yourself with your inner nature. You are being guided to build confidence in your ability to make the right choices for yourself, your family and friends, and your life. This rejuvenation card that has shown up in your reading today, relaxation, seeks to encourage you to look at the bigger picture of life through relationship with nature. Even though you may feel overburdened by the demands of your life, you can still take time for yourself because it is essential to your ability ultimately to meet your life goals. And relaxation is half the equation of a meaningful life and is the complement to focused attention and constriction. When either half of the relaxation, contradiction, life supportive equation is eroded, the human body and psyche suffers. In order to remain spiritually alert, you are required to do more than to meditate. You have incarnated into an exquisitely beautiful natural environment. Your spiritual identity is tied to the other living things that support your daily life, just as the animals, plants, trees that support your daily life. And just like the minerals, each seek to complete their own meaningful life cycle based in spiritual evolution, so do you. Observing the beauty of nature with more than a vacant stare gives you further practice in the spiritual skill of discovery through paying attention. Consider the flower petals that, without fear of death, strain of being other than what they are, or tension, but rather with joy, relax into their fullness, expression of beauty. Going into nature with awareness is different from going blankly and unthinkingly. or unfeelingly there. Nature is as alive as you are and benefits from your insightful and interaction, just as humans benefit from nature's wisdom. You might ask, in what ways can I learn from nature? Consider the skill of observation. When you observe the most intricate and minute processes of life, you value and appreciate your own unseen process that kept you alive. When you revel in the giant majesty of a vast nature landscape that may include mountain or an ocean, you elevate your understanding of yourself as equally complex and also created through divine intention. Nature is your shadow and your teacher, reflecting back to you the opposite side of your own personality and spirit. Seeking nature's truth for your life through quiet appreciation offers you an important view of your own life as tied to nature's support system and, in turn, to the spiritual support system of the universe. The guidance coming to you through the flower on the relaxation card is to recognize that all activity is essentially spiritual as its center. When you seek to have fun and find refreshment, take a few moments to recognize and honor your own spirit and the spirit within every other living thing. Notice that the pale center of the relaxation card on the purple flower is asking you to consider all the activities that you pursue in your life are tied together, meshed into one spiritual fabric that supports all life. When you go into your yard, the park, or the woods, when you plant a flower, a bulb, or a tree, or when you rescue an animal, free an insect, or rebuild or honor nature in any way, you are responding to the earth spirit in all life. Through time spent in nature, you find images to draw from, images that inspires you in any daily journal writing you do, in painting, poetry, pottery, sculptures, and any creative endeavors. This eternal shapes, colors, and of objects will offer you a continuing source of enjoyment, and you'll be able to bask in the beauty of these remember images and scenes from nature, and these experiences will help you keep your own creative impulses alive in your life when you return home to normal routines. You need to select one specific aspect of nature to teach you something important today. Follow this aspect throughout the day, paying attention to the different stages of contraction or relaxation it experiences, because the elements of nature are alive and you are alive. You share a common bond and can come to hear each other through your heart and your perception. Do you understand what the trees are saying as the forest whispers through the wind blowing in its branches? Do you know what all the excitement is about when the birds swoop down from a nearby tree? Can you know? Could you know? If you took the time to learn the art of non thinking and staying present through simple observation in order to benefit from relaxation, you are being encouraged to experience your life as bonded to all other living things. And through this realization and you observing the active living energy nature puts forth is going to refocus and heal your life. So Know that you always need to take time for relaxation. Never forget your purpose. Always seek it, chase it, and do what you can to fulfill it. Be thankful for all of your blessings. More blessings are on the way. And take time for relaxation every day. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. I would like to thank you again for stopping by and allowing me to connect with you. I hope that this reading has provided the insight that you were seeking. If this reading resonates, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe so that you can receive notifications when I post your new reading. And if you would like to become a member of my channel or make a donation to my channel, the link is in the description and it will be greatly appreciated. Well, until next time, goodbye, my lovelies.